Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and happy birthday. Here we are back once again. This is now day 9, and round 3 is just getting underway here at March Crackness. As always, I'm Dallas Green Eggs and Hamaway.
And joining him, I'm Matt Dinsky. Dallas, exciting day lined up.
The most exciting.
We've got a fantastic lineup. Listen,
Yes,
round
indeed we
3,
do.
day 9 of our tournament here. A lot of front runners in this guy. The number 1 seed.
Yes.
Some are saying in the entire tournament is egg number 1.
Yes, that is true. We've got 2 number 1 seeds left for round 3 right now. We've got egg number 1 and BB egg. And like you mentioned, egg number 1 is the overall 1 seed. Up there with them, we've got Chick-fil-A is the only 2 seed left. And then we've got a couple of 3 seeds. But if you look down below, you start to go down the seeding. Who are the Cinderella stories? The ones who come out of nowhere, have really no chance. You've got Yogi Bear.
I think he's got to be.
Yogi Bear, he's a Cinderella story of the
I
tournament.
know that we have Cinderella in the tournament.
Well, she's
Cinderella.
gone now.
She already lost?
She's already
You're
lost.
kidding me.
I can
You're
confirm.
kidding me.
I can confirm
Wow,
this.
what a prank. But I know we had a Cinderella, but this has got to be the Cinderella of
Yes.
the tournament.
Yes.
Yogi Bear, 15 seed, coming in right now in round 3.
That is correct. Yogi Bear still has a shot. Yogi Bear will be going up against Jennifer Lopez.
Wow.
Which should be a really tough competition for both of them. We'll have to see what happens there. And Jennifer actually is the other underdog or Cinderella story of the tournament. Interesting. We've got her as a 14 seed.
Wow. So
Yeah.
that'll be an interesting matchup for
That will.
sure.
Yeah, so one of them, we will still have a Cinderella story going into round 4. But yes, this is incredible that we have so few high seeds left, that we've only got those couple who are our Cinderella stories. The rest are really in the middle. The middle of the pack is very strong this year, man.
Well, listen, before we get into any of the action, actually down on the field, our very own Rachel Baylor was able to get a pre-game interview going down with egg number 1.
Let's hear it.
Rachel, can you hear us all right? Rachel? Miss Baylor?
Rachel Baylor here, live reporting round 3 of the March Crackness tournament. We are here with egg number 1. Egg number 1 is the first seed of the top left of the bracket. Egg number 1, how does that make you feel to be ranked number 1?
Well, to be honest, hello, Rachel. Thank you. Well, to be honest, it's not too out of the ordinary. I mean, that's my name after all. So yeah, number 1 seems fitting.
That's awesome. Well, a lot of people say that you're the most bland, maybe even boring of all of the eggs in the tournament. How does that make you feel?
Well, they may not be too far off the mark. I've never really been a complicated egg. I walked in by accident. Actually, I'm not even supposed to be in this tournament. I walked into the stadium to get myself a twisted pretzel and some mustard for dipping sauce. And the next thing I knew, some referees were telling me I had to walk out on the floor. They might have gotten me confused with some other feller egg. But last thing I knew, I was out there. I had no decorations whatsoever except a Sharpie marker was at hand and discarded and left alone on the floor. So I picked that up right quick and drew a hashtag number 1 on myself.
That's awesome, egg number 1. I hope you enjoy that pretzel and mustard. You're going up in this round against Egg Maker. What's your strategy in this? How are you feeling going into this round?
To be honest, Miss Rachel, I'm confused. I mean, his name's Egg Maker, but he himself is an egg. And eggs don't make eggs, chickens do. So I feel like his name is misinformative, to be sure, but I guess my strategy is just to go out there and really just hit him with my strong spot, if you know what I mean.
Sure. Well, that sounds like a great strategy, egg number 1. We wish you the best in this game and hope it goes well for you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Rachel.
You're so welcome.
Wow. Rachel Baylor, thanks so much. Egg 1
Impressive.
sounds, to be honest, it sounds like he kind of stepped in this thing accidentally, but he seems pretty confident in himself.
Yeah, we're going to have to see. Let's get into this first half of action and see if egg number 1 can advance to the next round. And here we go, kicking off the action, round 3. Again, we've got egg number 1 versus Egg Maker. A 1 seed versus a 5 seed.
Wonder what's going to happen here. Egg number 1, as we just learned, came into this by accident.
Oh.
There's the slam. He's out. Egg Maker is now the Egg Breaker.
Yeah.
Next matchup, Jennifer Lopez versus Yogi Bear. Both of these got a lot of fan base. Let's see what happens. Oh, in reverse. This is kind of Western style. Oh, there's the slam. Yogi Bear taking out Jennifer Lopez.
Here we are once again at the halftime.
Joe, I am shocked, Dallas.
Yeah. Are you shook this time?
I'm shook.
Once again.
Egg number one, so confident, loses to Egg Maker. Egg Maker knocks out the number one seed of the
That's right. And Egg Maker's leading the way. He's one of our 5 seeds who are still in this tournament. Actually, every 5 seed is still alive in this thing.
No.
Egg Maker leading the way as he makes his way into round 4. Yes.
We're gonna have to ask
Yes.
Nathan a little bit later on. What are the odds of that?
Well, the odds are ever in your favor.
Yes. Also, maybe an upset to some, but Jennifer Lopez knocked out of the tournament by the Cinderella story Yogi Bear. He is continuing his pathway through victory.
He's a hungry, hungry bear. He appears to be eating every egg that has been in front of him so far.
That's right.
Hey, before we get into the second half of action, let's hear another word from our tasty sponsor, Chick-fil-A themselves.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, guess what I found out about that restaurant we've been talking about lately? It's the Chick-fil-A's.
Oh, I remember. Tell me.
It's the oddest thing. Guess what their mascot is?
No clue.
Cows.
Cows? For a chicken place?
Cows for chicken. That's what I'm saying. I'm as baffled as you are. You go in and you try to order a burger, they don't have it. You go in, you try to order a steak, nothing. But you're driving down the interstate, you look up, guess what my little peeper saw the other day? Cows on a billboard.
On a billboard, Joe.
All the way up there. And these guys must have taught them literacy or something because those cows was painting letters.
Now, Joe, I'm gonna have to break it to you. I don't think those cows is real.
They're not real.
They're not real, Joe.
They're not real.
No, and it's my pleasure to tell you the truth.
Well, I'll be. How about that? Well, you know, it is kind of clever now that you think about it. Cows advertising chicken and all.
Yeah, I guess in a roundabout way.
Yeah, I guess what this they call irony.
Irony indeed.
Ironic advertising. How about that?
Joe, what are we waiting for? Let's go to the chicken house right now.
All right, I'm following you, Frank.
It's my pleasure.
And we're back with the second half of action here in round 3. We've got Mr. Whiskers versus the mysterious Samurai Crack.
Will Mr. Whiskers be able to whisk up something in this battle?
I heard that he was whisking upon a star last night.
There's the slam.
And it's not enough!
Whisk not granted. Next up, Dallas, very own Dallas the Egg versus Snow Egg White. Let's see who will take this matchup.
I'm excited and nervous about this.
Both refs on the field to make sure there's no foul play. There's the slam. Right in her chin, and she is out of this tournament.
Let's take a second here to look at the updated brackets. We've got these eggs moving on to the Elite 8 now, really narrowing it down. And the first one up will be Egg Maker facing Yogi Bear.
And then following that, Samurai Crack versus our very own Dallas. Welcome back. Man, what a great matchup between those eggs. Gotta give a nod here to Samurai Crack. You know he's my front runner. I've got him winning this whole thing. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that out loud.
Well, you're not.
But I've got him winning the whole thing. Takes down Mr. Whiskers.
Yes, indeed.
Who's coming on top? Meow.
Well, Samurai Crack continues to slice and dice his way through the competitors.
But he's not the only one.
He's not the only one. Little Dallas is coming in strong.
Pull it in!
He continues to do it for the cute eggs out there.
Yes.
Remember, he was one of our cutie matchups along with Baby Yoka. And he takes out Snow Egg White, which I know that many were cheering for her. In fact, I know of 7 big fans that she had. Well, again, not physically big, but they were big in passion.
Yes.
And but Snow Egg White is sent home. She's apparently going to go to sleep or eat an apple. I can't really remember the story right now, but she's going to go back to doing whatever she was doing.
Pretty close,
So,
for
yeah,
sure.
Well,
All right. Well,
I'm on it.
make sure you tune in tomorrow. We've got the next half of our round 3s coming your way.
That's right. Day 10 it will be, and you know what we always say, 12 eggs makes a dozen.
And 13 makes the baker. We'll see you next time.